Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming. How are you? How are you? Apparently I'm going to have issues with my stream today, which I apparently do every day, so yeah. I really need to figure something else out. So, my birthday's coming up, so maybe we can figure out, like, I don't know, maybe a cheap webcam would be better than my phone. I don't know. I have no idea. So how is everybody doing? You guys had a really awesome colorathon this weekend. I had so much fun. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep saying that I don't have the right resolution and stuff, so I'm not really sure how to fix that. So yeah, it was so much fun. I was there Saturday. I didn't make it on Sunday. I was really sick. But on Saturday, I was there for most of the day. And then I had promised Victoria I would go to her stream. And then Darren had curling and Kyrie wanted to go, so I decided to go with them. And at their curling place, I've always been logged onto their Wi-Fi and it was never a problem. So I'm like, I'll go stream, I'll color a bit, everything will be great. And then we get there and they changed the Wi-Fi and they're not letting us use it anymore. So I managed to like go in and say hi to Victoria, but that was it. Oh, that's okay. Thanks, Abby. I would have to show you. So I got to go in and say hi to Victoria, but that was it. And I felt really bad because I really wanted to be there for hers. But thankfully, she's a great friend and she understands. So I'm pretty lucky. So, hey, Shell. Oh, I know your iPad is messed up. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming, even though your iPad is all messed up. How are you doing? Did you have fun this weekend, Shell? Victoria's is always awesome. And then I was at Heather's on Saturday, and when we do the draws and stuff, I always pick 71. And so she did the one draw and it came up as like 1 over and over again, or 2 over and over again. So it was so funny. And then I had put 71 and nobody put a number above me. And I was like, oh my God, like really? And of course I didn't win. And then the next draw, there was one number ahead of mine, which was like 83, I think, and I still didn't win. And I'm like, really? I had from 71 to 100 and I didn't win. Like, how crazy is that? Yeah, that was so funny. Poor Sean, he's like, trying to give it away and he can't. That was awesome. Can you bring me your phone? Darren? Oh, now he's not paying attention. So, yeah, so I got some new Bic intensity markers, although I like the marking ones better, I think. Yeah. I don't know. They're the same, I think. But yeah, so I got a new set, and I have my other set that I haven't used forever, so I'm going to use those to color my picture. I know, right? And it just over and over. I know, but Rochelle, she drew like 6 times, and Sean had picked one just as a joke too, and it kept going 1, 2, or 3, and nobody else had those numbers. So he kept winning like 6 times. It was 1, 1, 1, and then 2 and a 3, and oh my god. And then the next draw was like 1 as well. It was crazy. And the fact that you won on a 1 as well, like the odds of that are astronomical. I think it's so funny. Hold on 1 second.
Sorry, I was in the middle of doing something else on YouTube.
Oh, well, finish what you're doing.
Charging soap.
You don't have a channel, you can't chat.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh wow. Yeah, the colorathon was so much fun. I had such a great time, and I so wanted to be there like Saturday night and Sunday, and oh yeah, I can't wait for the next one because yeah, I'm so excited. I love colorathons so much. I even write them on my calendar so my family knows when they are, and they know that like weekend no matter what. That is so funny. So what are you guys all up to? Are we coloring? Are we diamond painting? What are we doing today? That might make life a little difficult when it comes to leaves, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Did you manage to get any of the pictures, Abby? I got a couple. I didn't get all of them. I couldn't, but I managed to get a couple, so that was pretty cool. You got most of them? How many were there altogether? Like, there was a crazy amount of pictures this time. Even at $1 a picture, it got expensive. Yeah, like, and then there were like, I think almost every person came like stuff like that. Like, there was just mass amounts, like, as far as downloading goes. Because I bought Jennifer Zimmerman's ones, and I mean, hers came with like line art and grayscale and light grayscale and light line art, and I think she had like 3 or 4 pictures for every picture she drew. Oh, I forgot to go check her goodness gracious, she was going to, what was she going to do? I don't remember. She was going to do something. These are very leaky pens. I haven't used them on this paper. Ha ha ha. I'm a little slow. They were all incredible. Like, they were all incredible. I had such a hard time picking and choosing. Like, it was difficult. I wish I could, like, not, like, I'm not a drawer or anything like that, but I would love to be a part of something like that, like help coordinate it, or I don't know, like stuff like that. I'm into doing that kind of thing. So I would really like that if I could, like, help coordinate it and talk to people, and that would be so much fun. I love doing like paperwork and that kind of stuff. And if I ever go back to work, I'm going to go to work at H&R Block. Because, yeah, they have a course that you can take, and it's like $500, which is, I mean, expensive. But if you work for them and you work a certain amount of hours over the year, they pay you back over $300 for your books and stuff. So you get your tax training. And I used to like do my own taxes up until the point Darren and I got married and we had kids and such. Then it became a little more complicated, but I used to do my own taxes all the time. So yeah, I think that's what I would want to do if I went back to work. I think. I know, everything just went so well. Everybody did a great job, and everybody deserves like massive kudos for this. It was incredible. And like being able to showcase that many artists is amazing. Like, you get a chance to, learn and meet different artists, and it's such an incredible experience just being there and meeting the artists and, seeing their stuff get colored. And I love it. I love colorathons. They're wonderful. So, woohoo! Absolutely, Shell. That was awesome. I mean, I know I've been gone from YouTube for a while, but hopefully things haven't gotten much worse as far as drama goes, because I know I'm at my drama limit, so. These are like really like leaky. They go over the lines, like they spread very, very badly. That's funny. I thought these would be better, although it might be this paper. I found that when I used my like Ohuhu markers on it, my Ohuhu's like, it just drank up my ink. So the Alina Lazareva book does that with ink as well. I did a picture with Crayolas, and I guess let the ink come down more. They were fine, but yeah, it was crazy. I thought that they were all dying just from using them in that book. Also, Nikki Burnett's book is like that too. The paper's very thirsty. That's why you have your phone, Abby. You put it on your computer, and then when you have to go to the bathroom, you switch to your phone and you run to the bathroom with your phone. And then that way, you know, no matter how long you take, it's all good because, you know, nobody else would know where you are unless you told them. Yeah, I didn't want to leave anybody's to like eat or get drinks or anything. So, yeah, I was quite happy.
Thank you.
And I'm really glad for like Shelly and,
Very good.
you know, Belinda and everybody who, you know, did this. I'm so glad for them that there was no drama, you know, because like I want them to want to do this again. And, you know, if there's drama and all of that, no matter what they do, then, you know, nobody's going to want to do it anymore. So I'm really glad for that, in that sense, that there was no drama as well. It just, you know, it feels nicer. So, oh my god, Kirby's new book. I want Kirby's new book so much. I am in love with that book. That is like one of my new favorite books, even though I don't own it. Oh my god, it is incredible. And it's definitely my favorite of his books. And I cannot wait until I get it. And Heather, Felton Heather, I hope she starts coloring in it, because she does such amazing work in Kirby's books. And I would follow that woman, her coloring, I would follow it anywhere. She's incredible. So, and yes, I always, always, always want Grazia Salvo's new work. Hers is incredible as well. They all are. Everybody's incredible. Oh, there's too many artists. We should like only let them color, or only let them draw something like once every other month, so there's room for us to color all the pages we want from all of our favorite artists. Oh. What the hell?
Yeah, no shit.
I swear to God, I just heard something like behind me. No, actually, I have not. I may have like scrolling through Instagram, but I don't think I've actually seen it. Only 7 more, sweetie? And if Rochelle says your coloring is beautiful, Abby, then I don't know. I use Instagram to talk and, you know, keep up with people, but I have a hard time like going in, because if I go in and start looking, I will get sucked in. Oh, thanks, Abby. I can't wait. I'll do it as soon as I'm done with my phone. Well, done with the stream, I guess. Thank you. I would love to see your coloring. I finished a diamond painting today. I had one with 4 owls on it, and they have like the different seasons, and they're each holding like a different key, and there's like a different moon above them. They're very cool, actually. I very much like it. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be, so it's a little more pixelated than I like, but I still think it's beautiful. And then the other one that I finished that had like the 4 seasons on it, it's the same size as the owls, and I found it pixelated as well. And you don't really see what it is unless you're standing further away from it. But I found the exact same one on, I can't remember what website it was, but I found it and it was bigger. So maybe I could like buy the same one, but bigger. Wouldn't that be cool? I can go get it. I can show you guys. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. So this one is the so here's the 4-season one. There it is. I don't know how bad that looks on my phone, but there's that one. So that one, it's a little harder to tell. There's like a tree in each section. So there's that one. And then this is the one I finished today. And this one I really like. I'm happy. Now it's not working. Wow, I'm sorry, you guys. Now it's all being done. One. And there it is. I haven't done it yet. It's just hanging on the wall because I didn't know where else to put it. But it's, I bought it for like $2 and then I paid $8.49 shipping and it's 5 panels. And I really wasn't sure what I was going to get because for that price, I thought maybe I'd get 1 panel and have to buy the rest. So that's that one that I'm done. So I'm not going to start. I'm saving the big where after I have something else, a different diamond painting happening. So I'm hoping. Okay, so there. That's better. Sorry about all the moving around. Yeah, I know. Like, I just happened to scroll through and find it, and it's beautiful, and it's full drill. So corner to corner, and the drills are beautiful, like coloring. And so I'm really hoping it turns out to be as beautiful as the picture is. I'm super excited for that one. So, and then, I guess I can tell you guys. I don't see why not. So Joanna, Color and Chat with Joanna, she has 2 of these really big white dogs. I can never remember what they are. And normally, I'm absolutely terrified of dogs. Like, I don't even really enjoy looking at pictures, but unless they're people like I knows dogs, and then I don't mind. But these 2 dogs, they give me this feeling that I just want to climb, like, in beside them, in between them, and just cuddle. They're huge dogs. And so she was streaming the other day, and I believe she's streaming tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. So because she just started streaming. So but anyway, there's a place near her that is being turned into a dog rescue place. And she knows the man who's going to be running it, and it's going to be a nice place, and they're going to, you know, even people who don't have and fix them too and stuff like that. So I decided that she was saying that this guy, because Joanna is an amazing colorist, like she colors beautifully. And she was saying that, then she was saying that he said that if she had any other like colorist friends or anything who wanted to color a picture or, you know, whatever, they would put them up in the building, and they have a person in town who's going to frame them. And so, so if somebody draws a picture as an example, they'll be like, this framer will frame everything beautifully, and then say May draws a picture, or Joanna's a beautiful drawer too, but say they draw a picture, they'll keep on file who drew a picture, so if people see them and wanted, you know, to get that person to draw their dog, it might make some people some commissions out of it. So I thought that was really awesome. And again, I don't know why. I'm not a huge dog person, so I don't really know why, but somehow I felt really compelled to do something. So I don't know how to color animals yet. So I thought maybe that I could do a diamond painting. So I contacted Joanna and she said yes. And so I ordered one, and I can't show anybody what it looks like. It's a surprise. But I have that one coming. So it'll be here in 2 to 3 weeks. And yeah, so I'm super excited. So I'm not starting the big one until after that one. And then I'll start the big one. Plus I have to find a better setup for the big one because you can't cut the panels apart. So I have to figure out a way to have it like go over and not have all my drills fall out and all of that. So I have some thoughts on it, but I have to look into it. So yeah. So I have no idea why I feel that I'm not a dog. I love my dad's dog. And that, I don't really, dogs don't really like me either, but I finally admitted last year that I actually like animals when my daughter got a cat. I kind of fell in love with a cat and had to admit that, I didn't hate all animals. So, yeah, since then it's been like, oh, so yeah, I'm gonna do a diamond painting and I'm gonna send it to Joanna, and it will hopefully get put up on the wall of this dog shelter place, and hopefully people will like it. Quite like I don't have the setup for that, and I work at a kitchen table, so I need to be able to take it down so that my family can eat and stuff, because I already take over half the kitchen table with my art stuff and my streaming stuff and all of that. So yeah, I just have to figure something out for that. So, but the one I got for the dog place, it's a little bit bigger than the ones I've done, so I'm gonna figure out something for that. So hopefully I can figure out something that will work for both of them that I can afford. So I already have Velcro and I have my light pad. I have white tack. It's like blue tack, but it's white. And so I would need like an easel to kind of get that all together. I'm really sorry about my stream. It's usual, it's crap, right? So you have to figure out a way to do bigger ones, Abby? Because now that like I've done smaller ones, they're not, I mean, their still feel is wonderful when I finish. But I want something more challenging, something bigger, something, different. So, and I've just started using the placers. And the fun part is like, so I put the placer on, but then I go back and I fix every single one I put on there. So I end up like, I think it takes me longer to do it using the placer, but I like it. Oh, you like working flat, hey? What's yours of, Abby? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to tell me. I'm just trying to figure out what is a leaf and what is not a leaf. These are leaves here. Okay. Hopefully soon I will be getting a desk in the living room, and I will be able to, have a permanent place, and I will have a better angle and hopefully better lighting. So
Yeah, good win. Good game. Well, I'm gonna lots for a bit. See if my buddies are on. Yeah, nice man. Good shooting up there. Good scoring. I try. Thank you.
Oh. No, I haven't seen Pat's yet. I can't wait to see it when you're done, Abby. Where did you order it from where it's all crystals? Because I haven't like found anything like that. Like I don't really know where to look. Like I need cheap and I still obviously want to, respect copyright. So I'm kind of having, unless I happen to find one that's really cheap on Amazon. I did order one from that free diamond painting place, the one where you you pay a penny and it's $8.95 to ship it, and then if they're 25 by 25. So I did get one from there that was actually, that's where I got my dog one. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I got the dog, and it was like I made it bigger, but it was still cheaper than like something of the same type that I found on Amazon. So I was really happy about that. And then I have like a reference code or whatever, so I gave it to my daughter because she came over with her fiance and I got them diamond painting one of my other ones, my third last one. And yeah, they had so much fun and they want to do it. And right now they're all sold out of the dollar stores. So that's where like they don't have very much money. So, that's where they got me mine for Christmas, my unicorn, and I love it. So I actually want to find all the ones at like Dollarama because I know there's a butterfly as well. But I want to find them all and have them all just because they're so cute. Oh, Star Roar. Okay, I've heard of them. Oh, cool. Very cool. I will definitely check that out. I have heard of Star Roar, actually. Yeah, I paid $20 for the owls and the season one. I paid $20 for those two together. With shipping, I guess I paid $10 for the 5-panel one. I have a bigger one, a landscapey type one with a tree in it, and that one was like $10. So I don't think I will. $3.99. That's awesome. I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate that. Cause yeah, that's the one thing is like I do them and then I'm like, I want more, I want more. Hey Victoria, how are you? Thank you for coming. I really, really appreciate it. We were just yipping about diamond painting because I finished my owl one today. So and then I showed Abby and Rochelle the big 5-panel one that I got. So, oh, oops. Ha, I just started coloring in the section I already colored. Oh well. Victoria, no worries. That's what I said, like when you stream, you have to tell me because I very rarely get notifications that anybody's on. And I don't know how to find out if other people are streaming if I want to go on. Like, I don't know how to check that. Is there a way to check that? Like, I wouldn't know. I don't know. Like, I've tried to check like live color or something, but that never pulls anything up but weird stuff. So I don't know, but I do try to check to make sure other people aren't streaming, but I don't really know how. So, but I don't get notifications either, and it's very bothersome because there's like I would be at a lot more streams if I knew about them. But like I said, I don't know how to find them either, so it gets really complicated. Yeah, see, and even when I don't know, because I phone haven't actually, because I swore I was in someone's stream and they said that they had checked to see if anybody was live before they went on, and they didn't see anybody live. So I wondered about that. But I'm glad you could make it, Victoria. How's Tim? How's your car doing? How's Tim doing? I'm subbed to well more than 80 people, Rochelle. I have like different groups. Oh no. They're not going to charge you for that, like to tell you that, are they? Yeah, I know Belinda streams, and I don't know when anybody else streams. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that they're going to charge you to tell you that they can't do anything. Like, seriously, that's stupid. I think Brian left when we were talking about diamond art painting. He was here at the beginning, but yeah, I think I bored him. A car? Like, can you get a car for under that amount? Like, for under $3,000? Hi, Tim. I mean, I guess I remember that I had a used car and it was awesome. I loved it, and it was like $300. So I don't know if that's possible down in the States though. Thank you. Because I remember Darren and I were working at opposite ends of the city from where we lived. Like, we lived in the northeast, like just in the northeast, and I worked way over in the northwest, and he worked down in the southeast, the very southeast. So Darren's parents helped us get a new car, well, helped me get a car so that I could get to work. And I remember someone was selling it, like they just had it on their property or whatever, and Darren's dad found it and it was $300. So hopefully you can find a reliable, something for that price. I am in Alberta, Canada, Calgary to be specific, actually. So yeah, I'm never quite sure how things work as far as the states and stuff. Like, I don't know if people can just sell their vehicles on their, lawn or stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's like here mostly. So, 12 years. That's pretty cool. Well, Darren didn't realize he needed he can go watch YouTube, but he didn't realize that to comment or to do anything that he had to actually create his channel. I don't know. So he went to go on and it said that he had to create his channel to do anything. So I can't have him as a mod quite yet. But as soon as, well, when the stream is done, I will go to his account and just hit create channel. And then he will be able to come on, and mostly he uses my computer and stuff to watch YouTube, so he doesn't ever really do it on his phone. He'll be back soon though. Thank you, Victoria. So does my stream, Rochelle. It keeps going on and offline. I'm really sorry about that, you guys. Which is hopefully going to be in a couple days. No more than 3, I think. Oh, crap. I so want to go watch Nick and Tina. No, I don't care. I mean, they don't breastfeed, so I'm going to assume a no on that, because that what boobs are for is for breastfeeding. So no, I'm going to go with a no. Yeah, no, they don't breastfeed. There's no boobs. And animals don't eat like humans, so they don't get fat like humans. They have to be fast and quick to survive. So you know what I keep picturing? Have you guys seen WALL-E from Disney? I think that our future is going to be like that if we're not careful. We're just going to be a bunch of fat people riding in machines and drinking and eating crap and living in a virtual world where we can be sexy and, all that other stuff. So I think that that's where humans are going to end up if we're not careful. I don't want warts either. Darren, do you think frogs have boobs?
No, I don't think frogs have boobs because I don't think about it.
Darren doesn't think frogs have boobs because he just doesn't think about it. Which I guess is a perfectly good explanation too. Those most of those burgers. I'm not a huge meat eater though, not because I don't know, I don't like meat. So I tend if I had a choice, I would use, that fake ground beef in my lasagna and my spaghetti and all that kind of stuff. I would definitely use that. And I didn't even know about it until we went to go visit my dad, and my sister is a oh my god, it was so good. But Darren is a meat eater, so he won't let me have non-meat. Our house at night, I hear noise. My ex can you believe someone takes their cows out behind us. Oh my god, are they that loud? That's a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, frogs. I know I mean we have frogs here, but I don't live around water, so that's not something I personally have ever had to worry about was frogs. I don't think I would like living with frogs. Like I don't think I'd want to, like go outside and have to worry about stepping on frogs. Do they come out like like worms do? Do frogs do that? I can all I picture is like it raining and there being like so many frogs on the sidewalk that you can barely walk. We get lots of worms here sometimes. And then they dry up and crisp up and they don't get back underground in time. But that's all I can picture is like frogs. Oh my god, that's crazy, Abby. How long did you like know? Yeah, we have worms that come out when it but in spring they're not so bad here. They were worse when I lived like closer to the mountains with the more runoff and stuff like that. It was wet there more, but I mean they were never a problem. But I mean, like when I walk, I try really hard not to walk on like ants and, bugs and stuff. I don't know. I just do. And I can just picture like all these frogs coming out when it rains and you having to like hop over little frogs. So you can play leapfrog. That's where it came from, That's what I bet. That's where leapfrog came from. I'm so dumb. The birds imitate them. Rochelle? And how is he doing, by the way? I haven't heard about him in a couple days. Wow, that's crazy. I can't imagine a frog or a bird sounding like a frog. That's funny to me. Sorry. Oh, I haven't tried my new markers out either. I got just some like cheap double-sided like markers from the dollar store. And they have like brush nibs on them and they're funny. I think I've only ever seen like a frog not in a zoo like maybe 3 or 4 times. I've never really been around frogs. So I see them in the zoo sometimes. But that's it. Oh crap! That sucks, Abby. That stuff's oily. Go clean it up, girl. Sorry, I'm just going to take a quick drink here, and then I'm going to pop a hard candy in my mouth. Sorry about that. Thank you. Kitty, kitty, come and eat me. That's funny. That's funny. I've never had a pet. Okay, that's not true. I had a budgie once, and we had her for about a week. My sister had a budgie for about a week and a half. And they must have been sick when we got them. And her budgie wouldn't let my budgie eat, so my budgie basically starved. And then her budgie got sick and died. And so my mom was like, nope, no more. So I had a pet for a week. I vaguely remember it. Aww. I want a picture of that. Yeah, Morgan got a cat earlier this year, and its name is Lucifer, as in Lucifur. So, and he was like just the devil. A total pain in the ass cat. And then they finally got him neutered. And since then, he's been so cuddly and sweet. But since it's gotten cold out, Morgan's furnace, I think it is, I don't know, it has some condensation on it. And the cat keeps wanting to drink off of her furnace, which she doesn't think is very good. I have no idea if it's good or not, like if the water would be bad or not. So she's trying to cover it. And she tried covering it with tin foil because, I mean, it's a furnace. It's just a circular, or maybe it's the water heater. Maybe it's the water heater. But there's nowhere to, like, put anything on or to, like, stick it on or anything. So every time she puts up this tin foil, Lucifer goes and tears it down because he wants to drink the water. So she's having just a hell of a time with him right now, and she's so frustrated. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you were, you know, a baby, I could offer some advice, but I don't know what to tell you about a cat, like, at all. So, it's like the one thing I can't give advice on. Having a pet. You guys all have pets, right? Oh, sweetie. Is there any way I can help? Okay, that's good to know, Victoria. Then I will tell her definitely don't let the cat drink it, because I don't know personally. So, hi Sue, how are you? Thanks for being here. I'm just coloring, and we're talking about my daughter's cat. And Rochelle her nerves are shot right now, and she needs some calm and distraction, I think. Maybe? Of course, Rochelle. I mean, you are always, every night in my heart and in my thoughts, and your family. Don't ever think otherwise. And he will be okay. He will be okay, Rochelle. He got there early enough that you know, they're going to be able to do something. So these are very streaky, but I guess they're a water-based marker. They're not alcohol-based or anything, so I guess you would expect that. I still like them. It's almost like coloring with a fine liner, but not quite. Oh, Shell. Oh, Sue, I hope you feel better soon, honey. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Thank you for being here. Rochelle's Willie had to go to the hospital today. So he's there right now. And Rochelle's can't be there at the hospital with him right now, so she's a little stressed out. My goodness, Shell. He will be okay. Again, he got there early enough, you know. Yes, you have so much loves and hugs coming your way, girl. Everybody loves you. As they should. You're an amazing, amazing person. Four of them were repeats, but that was it out of like the 2 packs I bought. So I don't know how they packaged them different, but I absolutely love the new set. It's this is the new set here with all the pastels in it, and oh, they're just beautiful. I find them at the dollar there, so I really, really like the new set. And then I mixed them all up. Deep sea blue and hot aqua. Petal pink, peach parfait. Polynesian purple and desert rose. Oh, Shell, I wish I could help. I'm really sorry. Absolutely positive thoughts. There are no other kind of thoughts allowed here. Kyrie started her second semester in school, and she was dreading math, like absolutely dreading it. And I started mine, Shell. I have the tree and some of the birds done, I think. Shell, no one ever thinks for sympathy, love. Never would we ever think that. And telling people what's going on is not asking for sympathy. But we love you and we do want to sympathize with you. Drive down there right now and take you. I mean, it would only take me 3 days to get there. Only 2 maybe, but still, I would if I could. Oh. Absolutely, Abby, I agree. This is a place where you can talk about it, Shell, I promise. And nobody will judge you, even if you say, I need some sympathy. Sometimes everybody needs that. I know, right, Victoria? They want to do, they want to help, and they want to listen and give you what you need, Rochelle. That is never a bad thing. Through what I was dealing with, you know, and if it wasn't for Victoria and you and Mia, I wouldn't be here, and Heather for that matter. I know I need all of you. I love streaming. I love being here, but it's because I get to talk to you guys. I get to talk and be with people, and I love that. And if it wasn't for, you guys being here, well, then I would have no reason to be here, and I would be sad about that. I know, Rochelle, me neither. And because honestly, Heather messages me once in a while, and she's been amazing, and she's been like, get your ass up, girl, and start streaming again, and don't let this hurt you or this hurt you. And she's just been so amazing. And I mean, she's a big part of the reason I even started streaming again. So I think Heather is fantastic, and I was so wrong. And I am I am really, really grateful that I was wrong, because she's an amazing person, and I'm glad that I'm getting to know her a little bit. I think she's so much fun. I think she's funny. I think she's just a really nice person. And I am 100% happy to admit how wrong I was about this. And Tracy. Tracy also deserves a lot of the credit for me being here. And I appreciate that. Yes. CBC Heather. She's an amazing woman, and she deserves a lot more credit than she gets. And she's an amazing colorist. I mean, good Christ, that woman can color. I feel like I'm in kindergarten, like when I watch her or Victoria color. Or hey Grace, how are you? Thanks for coming. I've met so many wonderful people and so many supportive people, and I am very, very lucky. I kind of feel the same way, Rochelle. I feel like, I don't know, things are calming down, people are letting shit go, regardless of what happened. They're just not dragging it on. I'm not saying they should let it go or shouldn't let it go or anything like that, but, they're just not carrying it on, and they're moving on, and that creates less problems, I think, in the long run. Only because then, and I'm glad I get to be a part of it. And I'm not just some, outsider that says hi to anybody anymore. So I really like that part of it. Oh, very cool. What was it of, Grace? Yes, Victoria. Yes, Grace, what did you make, honey? I would very much like to know. What are you working on at the moment, Sue? Oh, Victoria, don't ever think that. Your coloring is amazing. If I had half, even a quarter of the talent you do, I would feel lucky. Hey, Charlotte, thanks for being here. Oh, that is very cool, Grace. Yes, Victoria, you are beyond fantastic. I love your coloring. You have to do like color alongs and stuff on your channel now. I mean, you don't even have to, like do a tutorial or anything, although that would be welcome too, because you are very good at a lot of things. But yeah, you could just do like a color and chat, and that way people could go back and like follow you and practice. That would be so cool. How is your computer, Grace? I thought it died on Saturday. I swear I was in a stream and you came in and your computer had died. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Now I feel like I don't want to do any more green. I'm bored of green. But I have it out, so I'll just continue to color this. Even though I'm really bored of green. Green is... I do not understand that color at all. The only thing it's good for is transitioning from yellow to red. That's all. That's my opinion anyway. Their neighbor's kid and cute. Oh, that's awesome. So it got back working. That's so good, Grace. Oh, I'm so happy. Awesome, Victoria. I hope everything goes well tomorrow. Yeah, what did... So from my wall, I have like a power strip, and then going like from that power strip to behind Darren is another power strip, and that's what keeps our hit the switch on the power bar, and that's what you need is to have fun. Victoria is so awesome. Yes, Shell, you are an amazing colorist. You are so... Your pictures are so beautiful. I love looking at your pictures, and the elephant that you just posted is like one of my favorites of all your pictures. I love that elephant. I really do. Okay, no more green. We'll do some more green later, maybe. Oh. Yeah, a computer shouldn't die after only 6 years. Right. Oh, I remember. That's what happened to Abby, right? Yeah, a computer shouldn't die, like completely die after 6 years. That's a little odd. You are a stunning colorist, Rochelle, and I don't think anybody in here would say otherwise. Thank you, Charlotte, for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a really good sleep. Because sleep is important. Very, very important. Cloud that you... Oh, hey. Oh my goodness, we've had our Dell computer for 8 or 9 years and it still works just fine. I never thought about putting my PDFs in a cloud. So how do you decide what cloud to put them in? Is there only one cloud or is there more than one? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That was stupid. So why don't you give her your computer, Grace, and then you can get a Mac? Would that work? Google Drive is a good one. Oh my god, they make a sex tape and he accidentally lets it go up into the cloud and they have to get it back and then they're having all these conversations about the cloud and maybe it's called Sex Tape? I know there's a movie called that, but oh my god, it was the funniest movie and if I'm like really, really upset or sad, I try to watch that movie because it makes me laugh. That and American Pie. American Pie has made me laugh since the first time I saw it, and I still giggle like a schoolgirl when I watch it. And even when they bring it up, I used to laugh like a bloody hyena, even if it was just brought up around me. Now I can contain myself, but it was still, it was really funny. Amazon and Google. So, like, do all the big companies have clouds? Dropbox. Yeah, but if you gave her that one, she could customize and control it, and then you could have a new Mac. The Goonies? That's such a good movie, Shell. Oh my god, you are right on track with that one. I love that movie. I think that's the best movie ever. Not like the best ever, I'm sure I have better movies, but yes, that was definitely a good movie. And like growing up, I was so in love with Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. They were like, oh my god, my dudes. And I like cried and cried when Corey Haim died. But yeah, they made this movie called Dream a Little Dream, and I cannot find it anywhere. And it was my favorite movie, and it was just such a cool movie. And yeah, it was all about being in dreams, and I don't know. But it was such a good movie anyway. I knew there was an iCloud. Amazon, you can make collects. Fair enough, Grace. Yes, Shell? Oh, thank goodness, Victoria. We have like a hard drive, and then every so often Darren, like a portable hard drive, and once in a while he'll go on the computer and we'll like dump all of our pictures on there, and then he'll download it onto the hard drive. I think. Because I know that we lost a ton of pictures one year when our camera died. Or no, it was our computer. And we lost like a ton of our kids' baby pictures and stuff. Dropbox keeps wanting money. Michelle. You are so awesome. I love you. Um, yeah, that would be that's amazing that you didn't lose anything, Victoria. Because I know how I felt when I lost my girls' like pictures, and then before there was, like phones and cameras and stuff, we had a camera with film in it to Ontario, and they had gone to see my Oma, and it was the only time my daughter ever got to see my Oma. And somebody took the film and went sure of Morgan with my Oma, and then my Oma passed away, and I was devastated. So no, but I'm gonna have to watch that, Grace, because I have a pile here that's definitely piling up. And as well, I have a 5 panel one that I'm not sure how to frame, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. Thank you. Oh, Grace. That sucks. I thought that you guys kind of like had your own separate lives, though. Like I thought you were kind of like upstairs and she was downstairs, and you kind of like shared the kitchen. That's the impression I got. I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm very wrong. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I think hmm, I don't know why I thought that. I honestly have no idea, but that's kind of what I pictured in my head. Sorry. I remember like I was watching you and she was like calling you from downstairs, and I don't know, I kind of got the impression that you were upstairs and preferred not to be bothered and that she was more downstairs. But apparently I'm wrong, which is okay. Kyrie, you need to have a shower. Why? You told me yesterday you weren't going to have one. Oh, okay. Sorry. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I've always just thought that. Like when I watch you, I just thought she called and you went downstairs, but you were mostly living upstairs, and I don't know. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose, which is good. Having a loft is cool, though. I would think. I mean, I wouldn't know for sure, though, but I think it might be neat to have a loft. Thank you for being here, Shell. I love you so much, and I everything will be okay. And me and my whole family are thinking of you and yours, okay? So I've done, three, four, five, six. I've done 6 or 7 diamond paintings now. And so far, I just keep the drills because only a couple of them have actually been DMC codes. But I just keep them because they're cheaper. So I worry about like popping drills and stuff. So I keep them in their own little sets, and I know, which set belongs to which um, diamond painting, and then I keep them in a box put away. And then that way, if ever I have drills that are popping off, I can replace them at least. So that's my thought on the extra drills. I don't know. Yeah, I just hold on to them until, I mean, now that it's framed, is there glass over it, Grace? Or did you fix it with anything? Oh, just as bad. It doesn't matter where you go. I mean, I have to buy the cheap ones for now, but at some point I really want to get like a really nice one, like that has good drills and good canvas, because most of my have been kind of like crappy. So yeah, I would like that. These little bags. So here's like one from my Amazon one, and I put a little these on the Amazon ones, that's the number of the kit, and I just cut off the whole piece and just tape it to the front of the bag. And then when I'm done, I take the bags and I paper clip them together and I put them in a box that's like put away somewhere, so I don't even ever think of it until I need stuff. And that's where I keep all my extra like pens and stuff like that. And then that way, like, I know, you know, which drills go with which things. So if ever drills pop off, then I can do that, because my canvases, like I said, they're not very good. They've been stretched and they have like actual like stretches and bubbles in the canvas itself, not just the glue. So I'm very worried about popping drills on mine. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to put glass over them when I do frame them, because I'm worried that over time it's just going to get worse. So that's very cool, Sue. Well, if you have chocolate, Victoria, you have to share with me. Does the glass take away a lot of the shine or anything? How big, Grace? See, yeah, I'm thinking, because if I don't seal them in some way, like that forces them to stay, I'm gonna have to put glass on them, because there's still sticky glue everywhere, like in between the drills, and you know, I want to put, I need to eat. Yes, Mod Podge. Glossy or sparkle, I've heard. Yeah. I finished the owl one just before I started streaming, and I was taking the tape off because I I taped my light pad to my whiteboard. Like, I have one of those boards that you can sit on the couch and it's got the beams underneath, so that way it can sit in your lap properly. So I used that, and I taped my light pad to that, and then I taped my canvas to the whiteboard on top of my light pad, because it was, my light pad was just a tiny bit too small for it. So if I, you know, angled it just right, it worked well enough for me to do it anyway. So I was taking off the tape, and I'm using green painter's tape, and it's been stuck before, so it's definitely like very low tack, and I pulled and it ripped off like a bottom section of my canvas. So now I have a whole section of like the bottom of my canvas, like this much, that's fraying, and I have to now fix that too. So I don't want the canvas to fray, obviously. So you use something else? Deco art, triple thick. Oh, thank you for saying that. Okay. Well, that's very cool. Because, yeah, I definitely am going to have to go watch that, because I I've been really wondering about this 5 panel one that I have, like how to frame it and what to do with it. Like the other ones I can figure out, like, you know, they're rectangles and squares, and you know, I can figure out how to frame them, but I don't know what to do about this 5 panel one. So, and I do you guys do you guys on it for however long it takes to work on it? It kind of looks really gross and dirty. I have that issue, and I'm not sure exactly how, if there's a, you know, special way to peel the sides of the glue off. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm very curious about that one though. Because, I mean, right now I have them literally just piled in a space in my living room, and it's actually on top of some yarn, so I know that some yarn threads have gotten in there as well. So yeah, I need to deal with that with the glue on the edges, because it's just looking worse and worse every time I bring them out, because it gets dusty in there. It's like in a non, very used area. Like I have a stack of books and I just put them on top of my books, and yeah, so definitely need a better way to store them. I mean, yeah, my 5 panel is literally taped to my wall because I don't know where to store it. I don't have anywhere flat that's big enough. Like, I could store it under my bed, I suppose, but it's really dusty under there. So I figured hanging it to the wall was a good idea. Kyrie does cosplay, so she has some like really good cardboard. And so with my bigger diamond painting, it was way too big for my light pad. And I managed to get 3/4 of it done the way it was, but then I just couldn't do it anymore the way it was. So I asked Kyrie to figure something out, and she did. And I didn't want to lose that piece of cardboard because I'm getting bigger ones and doing bigger ones. So, I don't want to get rid of it or anything like that. So I'm so excited. So I threw it on the wall too. I'm like, yep, it's going to go on my wall. So, yeah. Really? An eraser? Huh. That's cool. Because I've seen people like cut it like really lightly and then, like pull down the tape, and I've kind of tried that. I haven't cut. I am terrified to cut anything. But I've tried like peeling back the tape a bit from like a corner, and I can't get it off. Like, it's going to take me scraping with a razor to get this freaking glue off. So that's the one thing. And like on the 5 panel one, that the way that they did it, the diagram image, so you have the big one in the middle and then you have 2 smaller ones on each side. And so on the big one in the middle, there's about this much room at the top and the bottom of the canvas. And on the top, they put the directions, like the picture directions and written directions on how to diamond paint. And they left this much space between the instructions and the diamond painting itself. So with that one, like I'm going to have to frame it like exactly right on the top and the bottom edge of that particular thing. So yeah. So yeah, they all just kind of sit there, and that's okay. Oh wait, this one was peach parfait. Oops. Okay, but that's okay because that means I still have my melon one here, which is pretty. I like all the colors in here actually. And no, this isn't orange, it's melon. There's a big, big difference, like huge difference. Unbelievable difference. I promise. Maybe no? Not really? I like coloring with these. They're so soft. I still don't think it's orange. I know it may look orange, but we have to think more cantaloupe. I mean, obviously it's not honeydew or watermelon, so we're going for the cantaloupe color, which isn't orange, it's peachy, more peachy, I hope. Yes, or some of them are. So wait, so some of them are the Bic markings, and then some of them are the Bic intensity. So, but aren't they the same thing? Oh, thank you, Abby. Yeah, I think they're the same pen. They're both ultra fine point. Like, it has all the same markings on it, really. So I think they're basically the same pen. But yeah, they're so soft. Like, it looks like you're coloring with, like, God, I say like way too much. It looks like a fine liner, but it's not. It's so much nicer than a fine liner. Like, fine liners I find are mostly scratchy and stuff, and these ones, they're just not. They're nice. They feel soft to color with, which sounds crazy, but it's true. They're just soft. Sorry. I dropped my pen lid. So, yeah, right? I think they're the same, Sue. Oh, well, hey, actually. So, I wonder, I just bought these ones. So these were part of the ones that I bought. So these are the new ones, and these have the same colors as what I have here, except these ones are intensity. So I have like this pink is Fandango pink, and I have in the marking and then the intensity, and they're both exactly the same. So the color's exact, like everything. So I think that they are exactly the same pen. Well, I know they are, but yeah, I have a set that says intensity, and then I have a set that says marking. I guess the old ones, they changed the name from marking to intensity. So, bye Grace, thank you for coming. It was nice to have you here. I'm really not sure what to do with this. I'll figure it out later. So, is my stream getting worse, like cutting out worse now than it was? I'm really sorry about that. The only way I can honestly see to fix it is if I get a different program, or I don't know, find a way to hook up directly to my internet, because somehow I have like high-speed internet, but it's not giving me a fast enough connection for it to work properly. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And then I call and I complain, and they're like, oh, well, you know, it's just during peak times. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not streaming during peak times. And like, it happens when I do anything like on the internet at 3 or 4 in the morning. So, you know, you can't tell me that it's just about peak times. So, I do apologize for that. I'm gonna try maybe using StreamYards, or there was another one that I wanted to try too. So, because I mean, I should have no problems doing this. Like, my phone is, you know, fast enough, it's new enough. I shouldn't be having problems. So yeah, well, I'm gonna try and fix them. My laptop comes out with the ugliest picture. I don't know what it is. My picture, first of all, it looks really blue. So normally I have my camera covered on my laptop at all times. And so I was trying it because that's what everyone suggested. And I couldn't, the picture was like worse than my phone, and had a blue tint to it, and I couldn't find an angle that you could actually see what I was doing. Like, I don't know. I think I'm stupid or something, because I know people have done this, you know, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. So I am going to try something else. Plus, I was going to stream last week, and I went to go stream, and it said that Streamlabs had used up its API with YouTube, and so it would be reset at midnight that night, and that was the day of February 1st. So it was going to reset February 1st at 11:59, or February 2nd at whatever. So I'm concerned about that too, because, you know, if everybody's using up the API, then, you know, we're just going to run out of bandwidth or streaming or whatever it is that it does before the end of the month and not be able to use it. And they want like almost $40 a month to upgrade Streamlabs, and I don't see it being worth that to me for what I do. Like, I don't know. Although I really do want to start making videos. That's really what I want to start doing. I want to start, you know, doing flip throughs of my books and, you know, show off and do little reviews. I know I'm not, you know, a great artist or anything like that, but I don't know. Maybe people care what I think. Who would care what I think? But you know what I mean. I want to start making videos too, and I don't know why, because it says that I have an HD webcam on my computer, and I don't know, but I just, because yeah, I just can't figure it out. Brian onto his far down to put the screen that you see it, but I just couldn't make it work. So I am definitely going to try out a couple other streaming ones, because when I first started, Streamlabs was the only one I could get to work at all. And it will not work for me unless I have it connected to my YouTube as well. Like, I can't just stream straight from my phone. I have to turn on YouTube, connect that, and then hit live stream, and then hit like play or whatever on Streamlabs. So it's retarded. I have that same problem, Victoria. See, like, I just start talking and I get totally like into it, and then I forget to, you know, keep coloring. I'm very bad about that. That's why I don't try to, you know, like, every way of coloring is great and fantastic. When I say real coloring, I mean putting like thought and effort and intent into it. It doesn't matter what medium you use, it just, I can't do shading and I can't do stuff like that, so. Right? That's like the best part, is just hanging out with people and talking. I mean, I'm not a great colorist. I'm never going to teach anybody anything that they don't know about coloring. So although I do have me neither, Abby, I have such a hard time. And do you want to hear something really awful? Ever since I lost my bottom teeth, I can't stop drooling. Because you don't realize how much drool your teeth keeps in your mouth and you're able to swallow before it gets to the point where it's falling out of your mouth. But yes, it's a problem. Very bad problem. I'm sorry, I know, because then at least you can react to what other people are saying. And then it gives you, like, stuff to talk about. You're awesome, Victoria. You are so funny. I think you're the best. And then, like, I do have one tip for you guys, though. If you don't have tracing paper and you can't afford tracing paper, find a bathroom that has those toilet seat covers, and they're free and you can take them home and you can actually get quite a big space out of it. So if you're not sure like what to color something and you have like an idea, you put down this toilet paper cover and then you can color on top of it and see what it will look like before you actually put pencil to paper. And then you can have an idea of what it's going to look like before you actually do that, and it's free. I work at a casino for Kyrie. I do bingos, not a casino, bingos. And one of the bingo places, or both of them actually, have toilet seat covers. So I have like enough tracing paper to last me forever now. I know. It's like, Kyrie, go get my Depends. I'm kidding. I think she would die if I said that to her. Oh, that's funny. But yes, that's where I get my tracing paper, is from the bingo hall across the city that I work at. And then I can practice coloring whatever I want and see if the colors are good or not before I even do it. I think that's pretty ingenious, you know. I mean, it's a little creepy, but hey. Hey, Patty, how are you? Sue. Oh, here, honey, just hold my, can you just hold on to my, toilet seat cover? Everybody knows Patty is my sister, like my real life sister. So. She's my older sister by 3 years. And she is amazing, of course. Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, you should have went there and saw me bring them home, and I had stuffed them all in my jacket, and I brought them home and I was like laying them out and flattening them, and he's like, what are those? I'm like, nothing. And we figured out what they were, and he thought I was absolutely crazy. And then I told him it would save him money on tracing paper, and he was okay with it after that. Darren and Kyrie have been playing Overwatch apparently. So Kyrie has but you know what I mean. Anyway, and so they were playing Overwatch together, and then Kyrie was so excited about their game that she had to come down and talk to him about it. He thought you were crazy. He didn't know what you were talking about. Like, we're from work, and it's like I was talking to Victoria on the phone, and we were talking about like our families and stuff. So I turned the phone around and I shoved the phone in Darren's face as he's trying to, you know, get into the door with all of his work stuff in his hands, and Victoria could see what he looked like, and he was like, oh my god. It was so funny. How are you doing, Patty? Why don't you go to bed early then?
This is my bedtime.
Is it?
Yeah, it's still late. You know, it's because you took a shower. Oh, just one. Whatever. Yeah.
Do you want help getting up in the morning, Bug? You sure? Okay, give me 2 seconds.
I want to steal this.
That you cannot. No.
Do you have any lights that I can steal?
No. That one. Remember I bought. Sorry, you guys. Kyrie's right here saying goodnight. Remember I bought that book light from Chapters, and it wasn't strong enough, and I went back and exchanged it for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is so that when I'm coloring, I don't have any shadows. Auntie Patty says hi, and that she loves you. And can you please not do that?
Hi, Auntie Patty.
My screen is having issues running, and when you change a bunch of things and move around a lot, it makes it worse. Because our connection is bad, so it's, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But hey, she says she loves you. I love you. Proud of you. She says goodnight, Auntie Patty. She did something very, very brave today, and I'm very proud of her. My little girl is growing up. My gosh. What am I gonna do when, like, she wants to leave home? Like, I thought when Morgan left home, I thought that was crushing. I'm gonna be, like, a mess when she leaves home. Like, I say that word way too much when I'm talking to you guys. I'll have to ask Darren if I actually say it, and I must say it when I talk, because I'm talking normally, so. Anyway, I'm very brave, or she's very brave, and I'm very proud. Welcome back, Sue. See, and then I forget to talk because then I start coloring. And I'll do it. Yeah, my daughter Morgan, my oldest, she'll be 22 this year, and she moved out Easter weekend when we were at her grandparents' house and called on Sunday when we were on our way home to tell us she had moved out. And I was so beyond destroyed, like absolutely destroyed. And I didn't think I'd get past it, but having Kyrie is what helped. And when Kyrie leaves, I'm not a good alone person. Like, I don't mind alone time. And like, I get Kyrie, like if she's playing video games, I'll ask her just to play down here so that way we're still in the same vicinity of each other. But yeah. Hey, Nick and Tina, how are you guys? Thanks for being here. So yeah, I'm gonna lose my shit when, it's Kyrie's time to leave. I mean, she'll be 16 this year. And she's going to be getting her license whether she likes it or not. Because she's in band. And there are quite a few times where, say, if she had her license, she could drive herself somewhere. And, we wouldn't have to go and drive and come home and go back and pick her up, like, all the time. So, starting this year, I just haven't had this conversation with her yet. But she's been resistant to getting her learners, and I don't even care. Oh, it's just gonna be so lonely. Like, I mean, I'm lonely because I'm alone most of the time. Like, Darren gets home from work at 5:30 and comes home, and we watch something and have dinner and stuff, and then he goes and plays his video games, and then and whatnot. But I think I would go crazy if I had to be alone that often. Oh, that's good, Abby. I'm glad about that. Yeah, right? I mean, by that time, I'll have like a complete setup and I'll just be able to stream like 24/7. And there'll be like new technology, and I'll be able to, go outside and have a quick smoke and, not a smoke. I vape. I don't smoke. I don't know if there's a difference, to be honest, but people say there is. Some people do, some people don't. But I quit smoking last year. And yes. I don't know. I'm not sure I could handle being alone that much. Like, like Darren getting home at 5:36, and then, I get him for maybe a couple hours before he's off playing his video games, and at that point I'm coloring or diamond painting or, whatever. And I would really only get like maybe 3 to 4 hours of human connection in a day. I don't know if I could live off that, like, all the time. Although, I mean, Morgan occasionally comes to visit. Hey, Joy. Oh, trust me, my connection is apparently very sucky. I hope you have a really, really good night, Sue, and sweet dreams and all of that. You deserve it. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I mean, you guys streaming on Wednesday? Is that like an every week thing? We enjoyed having you here, Sue. A lot, actually. It's been very fun. Okay, this color just had to be like one other spot over here. So this is the spot because it's not too big of a spot, but has my stream even come back? Like, can you guys hear me? Or not at all? Because all it's doing is buffering now. So you guys can hear me but not see me. Really? Maybe it's my computer. Because like my computer hasn't like stopped buffering at all. Yes. And then he came home. Huh. So it's my computer that's like all screwed up. Oh, my foot's asleep. I can't feel anything, but I can, and I don't like it. Wednesdays, like permanently, Nick and Tina? I need some pink in my life. The Walmart connection. To the live Walmart connection. That's awesome. I'm gonna use that. Just so you know.
We gotta feed the sled dogs?
What?
Should we feed the sled dogs so they run faster?
Our internet is shit, Darren. Well, how come I cannot, no matter what I do, keep a connection? Nothing I do helps.
When was the last time you restarted your computer?
I just turned it on. Tonight, I turn it off every time I'm done with it. I'm doing okay, Nick and Tina. Well, this is my first stream back in a little while, and I'm hoping it won't be my last. I'm hoping to be coming back for good, and I'm very excited about that. And I haven't been at YouTube at all, to be honest. I've been really sick, and I haven't really been on YouTube anywhere. So Saturday I was at a couple of the colorathon streams, and it felt good to be back. So I'm going to be coming back and going to more streams again, and I'm going to be streaming more often. Hopefully I can find a good time that works for everybody. So yeah. Spectrum.
Fucking our viewers.
How are you guys doing, Nick and Tina? Yes. I am connect. Yes, I'm through Wi-Fi. Yes. Our Wi-Fi, which is supposed to be decent Wi-Fi. So like we did try to, save some money and lower our internet connection, but we just couldn't live with that. I mean, we have 3 people in the house with phones, plus, the 2 PlayStations, plus the computer and a laptop. So it's a lot on our connection, but it shouldn't be this bad. Yeah, we're with Shaw, like Shaw. So basically we have like 2 really big ones here. We have TELUS and we have Shaw, and we are with Shaw because I didn't enjoy TELUS at all. We had more problems with them than we do with Shaw. So, and I do live in the middle of a city difference, but it shouldn't. Not at all. Wouldn't that be fun? You want me to text you before I stream, Patty? And yes, Joy, sorry, I am on a wireless. You need to have someone come to your house and show you how to do port forwarding. Okay, I'm writing this down, okay? So internet connection. I'm sitting here writing and I have my tongue literally hanging out of my mouth. Okay, I wrote that down. Port forwarding. Okay, I can do that. I can do that this week, actually. I never know I'm streaming. Are you sure, Nick and Tina? That would be really lovely, actually. Stuck in your router's firewall. So, connection is getting stuck in firewall. Okay, I kind of maybe understand that a little bit. Thank you so much, Nick and Tina. That's amazing. Thank you. I know, right? Everything I do when I concentrate, I have my tongue sticking out of my mouth. I diamond paint, and I have my tongue sticking out of my mouth. Thank you, Abby. You guys are all amazing. Dedicate certain ports for you to access the internet without the firewall getting in the way. Okay. I drool when I fall asleep. If I don't, like, I'll wake up and I'll, like, not be quite asleep yet, and I'll have to go, like, wipe my mouth every time. Never fails. And yes, so usually I don't know before I do it. I mean, I guess I knew yesterday that I was doing it today, but yes, I will let you know for sure. I can do that. Although why you want to be here, I'm not so sure. Although I do appreciate you being here. About the weird stuff I say and do when I'm falling asleep too. Feeding imaginary animals? Oh my god, Victoria. That is awesome. That's awesome. That's all there is to it. I do weird things in my sleep too. I sleep with my hand in the air and like my whole arm. I'll be sleeping on like my side and I'll put whatever arm is up in the air and I sleep with it in the air that way. I do it when we're like, no matter where we are, I do it. I've done it while I've slept in the car. I've done it at home. Yeah. You have to use your laptop to log into your router. And from there, you'll be able to configure and assign ports. I used to be this like good at computer stuff. I used to be so good at computer stuff. But how do you use Instagram? I want to load a picture. I think they had to show me like 3 or 4 times how to load pictures onto Instagram. So oh my god, I love you too, Nick and Tina. I really do. I'm sorry I'm not laughing at you. I love you guys and appreciate you guys and miss you guys. But, oh my god, Victoria. That is, like, so awesome on so many levels. Oh my god. Oh, I love you guys so much too. I've really, really missed you guys, to be honest. Nick and Tina. Oh, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. There was one night where Darren and I were sleeping and everything was fine. And so in the morning, he gets up and he has like bruises and he's very sore and he doesn't know why. And he's telling me that he's sore. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, I dreamt that you were on fire last night. So all through the night, I kept like, so he ended up with like all these bruises and he had a dream that he was having like a fight with an octopus and couldn't get this octopus off of him. Which apparently turned out to be me, you know, but that's okay. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. I do have to get going though. I don't want to, but I have to. It's like bedtime. Darren's going to bed, and so I have to go to bed. But I will definitely be back in a couple days. So, thank you all so, so much. Gosh, you know, you come on here and it's you guys who entertain me. Like, honest to God, it's not me. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just some like random person, like, you know, just talking about nothing. And you guys are the ones who entertain me, I swear. Like, I get so much joy out of doing this and just being able to talk to you guys. So, I really do. Oh my god, I would pay to see that, Victoria. It is awesome. Oh, that is just ideal. All right. For the moment, I am done. But I am using, see, it's the paper, I think. These leak a lot. I need more pink, but yes, I do have to go. Gosh. Thank you all so much for being here. I've had so much fun tonight, and I just love you all so much. Thank you all. And I will be back. Oh my god. And I will be back hopefully in a couple days. I won't know to fix it. Thank you guys so much. Oh. Oh goodness. Now I can't get it to work. All right. Love you.